Residents with incarcerated loved ones are in an uproar after the Department of Corrections announced proposed cuts that could shut down a promising pilot program in Canyon City.
Inmates at the Skyline Correctional Center have been participating in a program that aims to build healing and hope while opening up opportunities once they're discharged from prison. KRDO 13's Emily Coffey is live in our newsroom after speaking exclusively with families and a former inmate about the program and the looming cuts. Emily.
Bart, Heather, three women I spoke to today were heartbroken at the thought of loved ones losing the opportunities that Skyline Beacon has afforded them. But the center could fall victim to budget cuts within the Department of Corrections.
Pull up to the Beacon at Skyline, and it was a culture shock, to say the least.
Jordan Morris served 8 years in prison before his final year at the Skyline Correctional Facility. He got out just over a week before this interview. He says the mentorship provided at the Skyline Beacon Center gave him a clearer vision of his future.
I was able to get my Choices certification and my Advanced Peer Recovery Support Specialist certification.
He will be interviewing for a job Friday to do what he trained to do during his year at the center.
A lot of people are, for closing prisons, but we want to keep this one open because we believe in the mission.
Peyton Ray started a petition January 21st against the DOC's planned decision to shutter the program indefinitely. It now has over 500 signatures.
We care about the community as a whole, and just learning that those guys are just going to be sent back to the same conditions that they were in. It was just heartbreaking.
Following the DOC's projections, they're proposing budget cuts in the form of men's prison beds. The Skyline at Beacon on the chopping block, a decision that lawmakers learned of yesterday in the Joint Budget Committee. Committee members had questions and concerns about the decision after hearing from families about the impact the program has had.
I did kind of tear up a little bit watching the Joint Budget Committee yesterday meeting, just because they actually are getting our messages and they feel the same way that we do, that why is this program closing, or why are they talking, not closing, but relocating.
We asked all those questions and more to the Department of Corrections today, which they mostly declined to answer. They did, however, say there's another meeting tomorrow with the Joint Budget Committee where they will provide more information to concerned lawmakers. KRDO 13 will continue to follow this story as it develops. Reporting live in the newsroom, Emily Coffey, KRDO 13.